Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. After months of rumors and speculation and wishes, tomorrow is the big day. After such a long time of patience and waiting, tomorrow is the PlayStation Showcase for 2023. The long-awaited PlayStation Showcase that we have all been anticipating for such a very long time. Tomorrow it's finally happening. Today, I wanted to share with you what I think will be at the showcase, how we should approach the showcase, and if the showcase doesn't go the way we expect, what does that mean? So let's get started. According to Sony, this showcase will include, quote-unquote, several new creations from PlayStation Studios, quote-unquote, spellbinding reveals from our third-party titles, from third-party games. So this showcase will include several new games developed exclusively for PS5, as well as third-party titles. Now, what do I think is going to be there? Well, at this point, it's very, very obvious that the starlight of the show, the highlight of the show, the greatest thing in the show is, of course, Marvel Spider-Man 2. I cannot wait to see Spider-Man 2. I have been waiting for it ever since that reveal trailer way back in 2021. And ever since then, we have had nothing. Tomorrow, we finally get to see Spider-Man 2. I cannot wait to see the cutscene level quality and gameplay. I cannot wait to see just how realistic it will look. I cannot wait to see how Dark Insomniac Games is going to go. And I am really, really, really looking forward to it. Besides Spider-Man 2, my other big hopeful thing is I hope we see Death Stranding 2. Is that gonna happen or not? Well, that is 50-50. But I think Spider-Man 2 has a much higher chance of appearing than Death Stranding 2, but you never know. Death Stranding 2 may appear, or maybe it's a bit too early, but I hope it appears. Besides Death Stranding 2, let's take a break from the Sony titles for a moment and focus on third-party titles as well as indie titles. When it comes to indie titles, it's hard to guess what will be there exactly. The people behind Stray have made an amazing game. I loved Stray. It was such a fantastic experience. I hope to see what they're working on next. Something like Stray would be fantastic. Maybe we might get a look at the people behind Sifu, what they're working on next. Maybe Kena Virtual Spirits. Who knows? As for third-party titles, well, I hope that we get to see Alan Wake 2. I've played Control and Alan Wake, and I literally just platinumed Control today. So I'm excited to see what Remedy has in store. I'm excited to play Alan Wake 2. Besides that, there's also Pragmata, the science fiction franchise, the science fiction game from Capcom that feels like Death Stranding. I'm excited for that as well. We might get a few updates on like some Warner Bros. Games, some DC games. I don't know. Back to Sony. Now, what else could be there? Well, Ghost of Tsushima did really, really well. And it is a no-brainer that Sucker Punch will want to follow it with a sequel. So I do think we're going to get a Ghost of Tsushima sequel. But there has been an insider saying it's not going to be at this showcase, but that's just a rumor. Rumors can be true, rumors can be false. So we never know. I am hopeful and optimistic that tomorrow we see the Ghost of Tsushima sequel. Besides that, what else could we see? Well, Sony Santa Monica may make an appearance. After all, it was well known to us that Cory Barlog is working on a new game, aside from God of War. So maybe that might be the game we see. What about Guerrilla Games? Well, they just released Horizon last year and they released the Burning Shoals DLC. It is well known at this point that they're working on Horizon 3, which will probably be the final game. I don't think it's time to show it yet. I think they're gonna wait. Besides that, in order for this showcase to be amazing, I think they should start off with the not so amazing stuff like the third party, the indie titles, and then finish off with the bangers. I firmly think Spider-Man 2 will be towards the very end of the showcase. I think Spider-Man 2 will either be the last thing or the thing preceding the last thing. Now, one thing that needs to happen in this showcase, in my personal opinion, one thing needs to happen that is going to make this showcase a historical showcase, and that is the reveal of a title that causes the whole PlayStation community to go crazy. What could that be? Well, at this point, we do not know. We do not know if there's going to be Uncharted 5. However, it's been 7 years since Uncharted 4, so if Uncharted 5 is going to happen, now is the time for it. Believe me, if they showed Uncharted 5, it would cause the internet to flip out. The other thing is Bluepoint Games' next project. What is Bluepoint Games working on? Bluepoint wrapped up the Demon's Souls remake. So now, what are they working on? We shall not know. However, I myself would like a remake of Bloodborne. I played Bloodborne on PS4 many years ago when I was just a kid. It was a fantastic experience, but I was too young to understand. Now that I'm older and with it getting remade for PS5, I think maybe I would understand it a bit more this time, maybe become a bit better. So I would love a Bloodborne remake. I feel like that would break the internet. And before you tell me a Bloodborne remake is not necessary, the same exact thing could be said about The Last of Us. And now, will we see Marvel Wolverine? I think Insomniac is going to prioritize Spider-Man 2. We might get a tease for Wolverine, but I think the main focus is going to be Spider-Man 2. So for Wolverine, I'm not sure. But Spider-Man 2, definitely. Will we also see Naughty Dog's next project? Possibly. Now, what is Naughty Dog working on? Well, at this point, it is well known they're working on The Last of Us multiplayer. But what is their next big title? Two things. One, either it's a brand new IP, or two, it's The Last of Us 3. But if you see The Last of Us 3 tomorrow, that's going to be wild. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Are you guys excited? What do you guys think is going to be there? I hope we get to see many things. But we're just going to have to wait and see. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.